We're live. So hello everyone. For those of you who are new to our channel, we are the Sam, Nicole, and Fifi show. And we are a dynamic mother-daughter duo here on YouTube. And on our channel, we discuss all things love, life, relationships, and a little bit of pop culture from both the millennial perspective, myself, Sam and Nicole, and the Gen X perspective, my beautiful mother, Fifi. All right. And so if you haven't already, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have our own membership. Shout out to our Dynamic Duo membership gang. The dynamic, do you want to talk about
Dynamics.
The $2.99.
$2.99 and the duo is $1.99.
Yes, and we do our special request membership lives where we talk about other topics that our dynamic duo members want us to discuss. So if you haven't already joined, again, it's just you can either join at the $2.99 level or the $1.99 level, but we definitely encourage you to join at the $2.99 if you like what you see. If you're not interested in doing that, if you could just simply like our video, it's free 99 to do so. There's no commitment or financial commitment to liking our video. It costs nothing. So if you could at least do that, we would greatly appreciate it if you like what you see. And so on that note, before we go ahead and get started, one other thing, we do go live on our channel every Thursday and Saturday at 7 p.m. ish, heavy on the ish, Eastern Standard Time. We also like to do a supplemental or pop-up show during the week as well. It may be, like a Monday or a Tuesday, but we like to do a pop-up show as well. So again, if you like what you see, please subscribe. It costs nothing. Please like the video. We would greatly appreciate it. Check out our previous videos too, just to kind of learn more about us. We've been on YouTube for about 6 years now, so check out our previous content just to kind of see, what this mother-daughter duo is all about. We are a dynamic duo, and we are continuing on tonight with our Lessons in Love series, talking about Ernesto Williams, his estranged wife, Shirley Strawberry, his side chick, Sonia, his brother, side hen, Sonia, his brother, Lamont, his son,
Hey y'all.
his son, pretty, his pretty boy, Dion, and his bestie, Dre. All right. So before we get into it, let's just do our disclaimer. Hello, everybody. Everything we say is in this video is allegedly. Everything we say in this video is allegedly. Everything we say in this video is allegedly. And all individuals are innocent in a court of law until proven guilty. Again, all individuals are innocent in a court of law until proven guilty. All right. Hello, everybody. Hey. Hello. Yes, and his prayer warrior. Thank you, Bridget. Yes, I forgot about his prayer warrior.
We can't forget about
We can't forget about that part. That's the killing part. That prayer warrior is what brings it all together. Okay. And the motivational speaker, Lamont. I said Lamont. Yes. Hello. Greetings, everyone. Thank you so much for taking the time out to spend your Saturday night with us. We appreciate you. We love you for loving us and supporting us. And let's get into it, y'all, because it's a lot to talk about. Y'all, I done wrote down some notes, okay? It's a lot we need to discuss tonight. It's a lot we need to unpack. Shout outs to our mods. Thank you, Kaz. Thank you, everybody in our mods. Let's go ahead. You want to kick us off? What you want me to start?
You go ahead, start. You got the notes.
All right, so I got the notes, y'all. Okay, I got the notes. Okay, so first there were a lot of calls that got dropped from phone calls from prison. So shout outs to phone calls from prison, aka Shay. She is continuing to do the Lord's work. She is keeping her foot on Sonia's neck, figuratively. All right, and she's just doing it. All right, Sonia, you messed with the wrong one, girl, because she coming with them receipts. Okay, so I want to go back to the January 13th, 2023 call. All right. Now, that's the three-way call that phone calls from prison dropped. Shout outs to her YouTube channel between Lamont, Nesto, and Sonia. Okay. I want to talk about them cracking the lock on the storage unit. Lamont offering to crack the lock on the storage
Lamont said,
unit. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm here for the show. Hey, everybody in the chat. Hey, cross country
Hey,
cruiser. Hey, y'all. Let's talk about that. Lamont offering
to crack the lock.
To crack the lock on Ernesto's and
storage
Shirley's storage
was
unit.
The storage was behind.
Because they couldn't keep up with the payment. Shirley couldn't because she too busy paying for the ninja legal fees. Yes, just ghetto. Go ahead.
Lamont said, if you want your stuff, don't worry about it, man. I can have my people run by there and we can just go ahead and, clip that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lamont was going to have somebody go by the storage and clip the lock so Shirley can get her stuff because she like to showboat. Nesto say, them folk like to showboat. I'm out here fighting.
Throwing shade. Basically, I'm fighting for my freedom, and all she can be concerned about is her clothes and her image.
Y'all, did that man say he was going to go by that storage and they was going to clip the lock?
He offered it, yes.
What kind of
Marilyn said, didn't I mention that storage in the last session? I told you, yes.
Yes. He say I send my folk over there. He got some folk he can send to a storage to clip the padlock when them people put a lock on your stuff because you ain't paid. And you can just get your stuff out of there. You can just get your stuff out of there. You leave my phone alone.
I'm the boss. I'm the team lead. Can y'all tell? Go ahead.
Y'all. Anyway, he said I can have them people go by there and clip the lock and get your stuff out of there. Come on, y'all. What kind of mess is that?
My issue is, why is there so much animosity and disdain for Shirley for being vain and shallow when she's always been like this? She's always been pretentious. So why is he so upset at Shirley for being worried about her clothes and her things?
Right.
Those are her clothes and her things.
Right.
If my clothes, my purses, my shoes, my valuable possessions that I own were in a storage unit and I couldn't get access to it, I would be upset too. Anybody would.
Yep.
So why are you so angry talking about showboat and basically saying how pretentious she is? Is she pretentious? Yes. But that's one of the things that attracted you to her. You like that showboating personality when you thought it was beneficial to you.
Yep.
When you was riding around in a Rolls Royce.
Yep.
And the luxury cars and the Bentleys.
On her dime. Yep.
Is he? I'm here for the show. Said he sure did. Cass said because she shut off the money. Nothing else matters to him.
Right.
If it's not about him and the money not going towards his cause, his legal fees, he don't care. And he felt like Shirley needed to stop and put everything on hold to help him.
Right. Not worry about her clothes. She ain't need her clothes.
And I noticed that it wasn't until Sonia started picking up more of the weight and the responsibilities that he was like, okay, excuse me, go ahead and live your life, Shirley.
Yeah.
It wasn't until he had like a substitute. Then he was changing the tune.
Yes.
And he was like, okay, go ahead and live your life.
Yes.
Go ahead and live your life.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
I noticed that. Let me see. Marilyn said, and Shirley ain't wearing no cheap clothes. No, more than likely they were probably from Nordstrom, Saks, designer clothes, purses, and shoes, for sure. So I get her one of her stuff, but he just seems so agitated.
About her wanting.
Yes, like I'm going through my stuff. How dare you care about your clothes? No, she should care about her clothes. You on the phone mad at her, and that was January of 2023. So him and Shirley was still together. They were still exchanging I love yous. And you had your side chick on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Lamenting and complaining about Shirley and wanting to get her stuff.
Yep.
Really? And then it just show you how trifling the men in his life were. Lamont was just cool, just casually talking. Trying to give him words of encouragement while Sonya in the background adding her 2 cents in like the peanut factory. Just a hot mess.
Lamont, the motivation is...
Hey, the lipstick hustler, Lily.
Hey. Yo, what was up with Lamont and the motivation?
What was up with that?
Yeah, I was like, will he shut up?
I feel like he just talks in circles. Like, I get he's coming from a good place, trying to like motivate Nesto and encourage him
Yeah.
and to keep him going, but he just drags. It's like this one long tangent.
Yep.
And did y'all think, did he send that money, y'all? Let me see. Cassie said, oh, so she hadn't shut off the money yet. Y'all right. All that money didn't go to him was a problem. Yeah.
Yes.
That money was still coming to him. That's why he was like in that call, Cass. He was like, yeah, Lamont, can you give Sonia some money? Basically, like, because Shirley is covering the financial part.
Right.
She's covering the legal part, excuse me. So, Sonia is helping with the calls and the books.
Yeah.
So he had two women at one point taking care of him. And he was on good terms with both of them simultaneously.
Yes.
Let's see. Vicky to the Veil said, we know Lamont is a bum and a scammer, but Lamont generally always has a good word to give Nesto. He doesn't like to bring him bad news, but he does sound like he has a cheek of butter beans. Yes, let's see. Marilyn said, did you hear how abusive Lamont was talking to that woman? Yeah.
Somebody be quiet. I'm talking to my brother. Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, who the hell are you talking to?
Yeah, did y'all hear?
Yes. They all had the same mentality, same behavior towards women.
Yeah.
Same behavior towards women. And I get that. He's trying to motivate his friend and encourage him. And he talked about how Ernesto motivated him and told him, hey, if you like a luxury car, you can go out and buy it. Just buy it. You can do it. Yeah. And that was motivation. And he gave him the luxury car to drive around for 2 days in LA. And we hear Sonia in the background sniggling and giggling. And if you can believe it, you can achieve it. And adding her 2 cents and all of that good stuff.
Just a mess, y'all.
Just a mess. And Nesta was still on good terms with Shirley.
That whole time.
They all were. Shirley was still talking to Nesta, still talking to Lamont, Andre. That was the beginning, January of 2023. I mean, every time I think about that, that's just mind-boggling to me, y'all. Like, could you imagine giving your hard-earned money to a ninja who is your husband, who you are in love with, who you believe is innocent, and the whole time, all his people know that he has another woman on the side that is also helping him financially. Yes. And not only that, but knows even more information about his case than you do. And you're the one carrying the bulk of the weight, the bulk of the responsibility. I just can never get past that. That is just absurd. That is ludicrous to me. It really is.
It really is.
And it's so trifling.
Yes. Deceitful.
Yes. Let's see what y'all saying. I'm here for the show said, with Sonya sitting on the curb waiting for a ride, girl, by the night. Yeah, and then Lamont trying to make like he was gonna pick her up.
He was and he way in Newton County.
He was in Gwinnett.
In Gwinnett. Somebody right down the street. Everybody in Atlanta know Gwinnett and Cobb ain't right down the street.
That's an hour drive at least. 45 minutes to an hour at least.
I say he's something else.
And then that's why she was like, aren't you from Atlanta? You don't know where Cobb is?
Yes.
I knew then he was on that BS. When he told me, so where's that? Oh, you here? You at Cobb? I knew then he wasn't finna send nobody over to pick her up.
And I knew he wasn't going.
Yeah, he wasn't finna send nobody to pick that girl up. Why even offer that? Tell me you can send your people over to give her a ride.
Right.
Just talking. Lamont is infamous for making false promises. It's like, why you even let these words come out your mouth when you know you ain't gonna do the ish? Like, if anything, it's better to undersell and over deliver than to oversell and under deliver.
Yes.
Like, why are you playing?
Yes.
Because that's when she was still going back and forth between Atlanta and Miami. Yeah, let's see. Simply Morgan said, Lamont told that woman he would go upside her head if she don't shut up. Yeah, that was disgusting.
Yes.
That was disgusting.
Yes.
That was disgusting.
That's why I got to be by myself on a Saturday.
On Saturdays, yeah, because people get on his nerve and worry him.
Y'all, we cannot make this stuff up.
And what is wrong with these dudes?
Y'all.
And the women that deal with them, bless
and the
their
women
heart.
that put
What's
up
going
with
on,
it.
girl?
Yes. And the women that put up with it.
It ain't that much loneliness in the world to put up with that, baby.
And what's up with Sonya? She got her nose done. Nestor said, I can't tell the difference.
Oh, that's the other call. Go ahead.
Finish it now.
Let's talk about that. Let me stop. I'm here for the show. Said the girl was probably on the stroll. Was she?
Yep, I thought that too.
Really?
I thought that too, because remember when the calls first came out and Lamont said he can get him some girls. I got some girls with me.
Oh, you think that's with ex-workers. Lord,
he does that. And then somebody said in our chat, joking, we thought the person was joking, but somebody said he a pimp, allegedly.
Oh, Lord.
Now that's allegedly. That's between us, y'all.
Really?
Allegedly.
Wow. Somebody let that little groundhog pimp him. Lord have mercy. Let me see. Vicky to the Veil said, you know that luxury car thing was on some scam stuff.
Yes.
Who can afford 4 luxury cars, plus registration, plus maintenance without verifiable income? And the insurance alone. That's a good point, Vicky to the Veil.
Yes, that's a good
point.
How
the hell did Lamont get 4 luxury cars, but he was dragging his feet and couldn't put no money down on the attorney fees or the bond?
And still ain't putting no money on the bond.
That's a good point, Vicky. How were you able to acquire 4 luxury cars? Shady. I'm with you, Vickyville. Mm-hmm. Allegedly, it's giving scammer, scammy scam. Mm-hmm. When he over there with Simon Gubadia and them.
Yep.
Bridget said, and that's exactly why he's still in there. Yes, I'm here for the show. Said Shirley knows who she married. Stop romanticizing their relationship. Cross Country Cruiser said, true. Yes. Let's see. Bridget said, volunteering lines, shaking my head. Yes. Let's see. Vicky said, Sonya probably got her Uber and Lyft account shut down from using bad cards. Ma'am, why can't you at least Uber halfway to where you need to go and let your son pick you up halfway? That's a good point. Yeah, she said that girl sounded like one of his working girls. She may have been.
Yes.
Yes, she may have been
too.
Which is very unfortunate.
Yes.
Very unfortunate.
Yes.
So I wonder, did he ever crack the lock to get the stuff out?
Did she ever get her stuff out of the storage? Because it was $3,000, $4,000, wasn't it? It was like $3,000.
Yeah, to get her stuff out. And calling that lady pretentious because she want her edge.
Yeah. She ain't want to lose all her stuff.
I thought that was very hypocritical for him to be a premium man. I mean, surely a premium man will understand somebody wanting their nice clothing and furniture.
And the reason why it was in storage is because they got evicted. He packed up the house they got evicted from.
Right.
And that's why her stuff was in storage.
Wow. A hot mess. Let's see. Hey, C Blue. C Blue said Lamont and Nesto had all them cars on Shirley's insurance policy allegedly. Ooh. Okay. Thank you for the tea, C Blue. Oh, wow. So Shirley was funding every damn thing.
Really?
I'm here for the show. Said, remember, never got it. That's why she was on an air mattress. Yes. Thank you for reminding us.
Okay.
So do you think that's why, y'all, she was kind of like hesitant to tell him exactly where she moved to? Because she kind of felt some type of way?
I'm sure she did.
Because why wouldn't she ever tell him exactly where she moved to? Maybe because it was on a recorded line and for her safety. Mm-hmm. But I always wonder, like, is that why? Was that part of the reason? Because she felt some type of way? Because she sure was on that air mattress. She didn't have no furniture. And he was like, what? You sleeping on the air mattress? She was like, yes. Let's see. Cass said, the fact she wasn't given access to the storage unit is an even bigger problem. Yes, it was. It was a huge problem.
Yes,
Just
it was.
Awful.
She didn't even, I don't even think for a while she even knew where it was, the storage unit was.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here for the show. She said the complex had rules. Yeah, she said,
told him he couldn't. In other words, you can't. No felons can't move in.
Right. That's why she told him why he couldn't move in. But she didn't tell him the name of the complex. That's what I'm asking. Why didn't she tell him where she moved to? I know she explained to him that he couldn't move in with her, which made sense, but why not at least tell him where she moved to? So I just thought maybe it was because she felt some animosity towards him, and then also for safety reasons she didn't want to tell him because the call was being recorded.
Right.
That's what I was saying. But yes, good point. Okay, so anything else y'all you wanted to talk about from that call? We could talk about the next call, which was on January 29th of 2023. So just a few some days after.
Okay.
A couple of weeks after. That's where Lamont tried to visit, but he couldn't visit at the same time as Sonya, so Sonya did the visit.
So Sonya
that was
did
a
the
video
visit.
phone call.
And he left. Do you really think he wanted to visit?
Hell no.
Y'all really think Lamont wanted to visit?
No, because that call was that first one was on January 13th. That video visit was on January 29th of 2023. Remember, Lamont said he was going to come that following Sunday?
Yeah.
So that was like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
When he really said he was going to come within a week.
Yeah. I don't think he really wanted to come.
I don't think he wanted to come either.
I think Lamont.
I think he was just shooting the He ain't want to come. He ain't trying to be bothered with that boy like that. That's the killing part.
That part right there.
That's the killing part right there.
That part right there.
That I do know for a fact. I got my facts together. I got my facts together tonight, y'all. Yeah. I said, ooh wee. I said, ooh wee, that boy ain't coming. I said, I knew that boy ain't coming. I said, ooh wee. I knew that boy wasn't coming. Okay, Vicky Isabel said she didn't want him bonded out and popping up like Snoop Dogg and Baby Boy. Okay. Yes. Jacqueline J said, I think she lost everything in storage.
Yeah.
Woman of Wealth said, hello, ladies in chat. Good to see you all. Hey, Woman of Wealth.
Hey.
Giggles and Gaggy. Hey, did Lamont volunteer to get his people to clip the lock on the storage
unit?
Yes, he did. Giggles and Gaggy. We were just talking about that.
Ain't that something?
That's something. Yes, Giggles and Gaggy. He offered Ernesto, he said, if you want me to, I can have my people go by there and clip the lock. Just let me know what you and your folk want to do.
Because it ain't no problem.
It ain't no problem. And Ernesto said, yeah, we'll think about it.
She wants you to do that. Them folk want you to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, that's fine. If that's what they want, yeah, that's fine.
Yes.
Okay, Vicky to the Bell said, Sonya hogged all of the visits. Yeah, she did.
She did.
I'm here for the show said, nope, and never did.
Yeah.
Let me see. Woman of Wealth said, this whole situation reminded me of Candy Burris movie, The Past. Did you all see that movie?
Oh,
yeah, we did. That was a really good movie.
Yeah,
we saw that movie. Yeah, that was a really good movie. I'm here for the show said he's still in that pimp meeting at the JW. Yes.
What the hell is the JW?
Isn't that the JW Marriott, right?
It is. He could have been.
He had a meeting down there, probably downtown. A meeting.
Yeah, I know what a JW is, Marriott.
He wasn't trying to visit him. Because he was supposed to come that following week, remember?
Yeah.
Because Sonya was like, no. The new week starts on Saturday. I'm coming this day, so you can come that the next day.
Yeah.
He wasn't trying to visit him like that.
He wasn't trying to visit him at all.
Yeah, the red lipstick hustle Lily said behind Lenox Mall. Right.
Right.
Yeah, we know exactly where they're at. He wasn't trying to come visit him. And I wish he just would have told him that. But I know, like we said, like somebody said earlier in the chat, he don't want to disappoint Nesto.
Right.
But then they so big on keeping it real, though, and keeping it 100.
Mm-hmm.
And they so strong, and they can make it through anything, and they've been through stuff, and they're so resilient, they can persevere, and they can handle what life throw at them. So why not just tell the ninja the truth? I don't want to come.
Exactly. Why didn't he just say that?
Just say that and keep it moving. But yes, let me read y'all comments, and then we'll talk more about the phone call from the 29th. Okay. Vicky Isabel said he was at the Pimps Up Hose Down Players Ball celebration. Vicky, I ain't fooling with you. Hilarious. He definitely didn't win Player of the Year, Vicky. I know that part for sure. He didn't win Player of the Year though. No, he didn't win Player of the Year though. I know that part.
Bridget.
Yeah, Marriott. Bridget said That said, JW stands for
Just
wait.
wait. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Just wait,
wait.
because I ain't giving you nothing. Just wait on it. Exactly.
Yes. Vicky said Lamont was vying for Player of the Year and get his crown and his gold cup. I don't think he won, Vicky. I don't think he won. Let's see. He tried though. I'm sure he was trying. Woman of Wealth said yes. The way they ganged up on her to take money was crazy. That part reminds me of how everyone is working together to benefit off Shirley. Yes. Everybody know what's going on but Shirley.
Yes.
Like just like everybody knew what was going on in the past but Drew Sidora's character. Yeah. Vicky to the Veil said, or just wonder, aka just wonder will I give you money? Just wonder will I visit? Yes. Hey Joyce. Joyce said, good evening, beautiful ladies. Unfortunately, I'm a little under the weather, but I'm happy to be here with you ladies.
Feel better.
Sending you healing vibes, Joyce. We hope you feel better. And just sit back, relax. Hopefully you got some tea and some cough drops or whatever to make you feel better. And just enjoy the show. Yes, enjoy the show. All right, let's see. Vicky said this is very close to elder abuse on some real stuff.
Yes.
Oh, that's a really good point.
Yes.
Vicky. That is.
Yes. Yes.
That is.
It is. It really is. Because they definitely took advantage of that lady.
They did. And it's just, again, I still kind of struggle to wrap my mind around it because, when I would listen to the Steve Harvey show, Shirley seems so wise and intuitive and, intelligent and, so just to see her in this situation, it just lets you know that, we're all humans and that, I hate to say it can happen to any of us, especially if you're in a place of, anxiousness or you're in a place of desperation or you're longing for a partnership. It's very easy for something like that to happen to a person.
It is.
It really is.
It is. And it's sad. It's really sad. It really is.
Yeah. And then just her wanting to keep up an image, right? Wanting to keep up with the Joneses, too. I think that played a role, too. You can't tell me intuitively, Fifi, she didn't have any moments where she was side-eyeing
for sure.
Ernesto.
For sure. For sure. And then
but she kept on in the relationship.
And then she was getting all those DMs too.
From them women.
From them women.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
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 Let me see what else. What else did you want to talk about?
Let's go to the next point.
Okay, you wanted to talk about the January 29th call?
Yeah.
Okay, where Lamont was supposed to visit, but he didn't visit. And you want to talk about Sonya's nose job?
I want to talk about Sonya's nose job. That's what I've been dying to talk about.
Okay, well, go ahead and talk about it.
Y'all, did y'all know she had a nose job?
As I scratch my weave some more.
Did y'all know she had a nose job? Come on, I didn't even know. And Nesto didn't know either. He said, I don't see the difference. She said, yeah, it was either, get my nose done, get my boobs done. I got my nose done, get my boobs done. It was,
Yeah, she said she was thinking about getting her teeth done. But then she said, she was going to get the nose done?
She was going to get the nose done. Y'all, who knew? Like, Nesto, I don't see the difference.
I saw an old picture of her when she was in high school. And she had, like, the little baby fro. It looked like it was her. Mm-hmm. And it was a slight difference.
Okay, so it was a difference.
But it wasn't much.
Okay.
I think her nose was fine. But I think maybe she
Well, she said she had white, so why did she need a nose job?
I forgot about that. She did say she had white in her family. But maybe the black side took over with the nose. And maybe that bothered her.
Maybe
the black side took over the white side.
Maybe so. But Nesto wasn't impressed by it either way. He wasn't impressed by it either way.
No, he wasn't.
And why in 2023, y'all, she was so hot in the ass? Why was she so hot in the ass in 2023? Her little narrow ass was on
DD
fire.
Phoenix.
I fuck you. That was the I fuck you.
She said it twice.
She said it twice. He said, what you got? What's going on? She said, she was hot. She was like a little
She was in heat.
She was like a little chihuahua in heat, y'all.
Yeah, it had been a minute.
That thing was hot.
And ready.
And ready.
Ready. Ready.
I said, why is she so hot? And she was on fire. You know what? I think she was having flashbacks to 2022 when Ernesto touched her up a little bit.
And you know what you said in one of our like earlier lives that we did months ago. Remember you were talking about how you were like, why doesn't Shirley and Ernesto on their phone calls, why don't they talk about intimacy? Like, why don't she say, ooh, baby, I miss you. I miss, touching you and having intimate moments, right?
Right.
Versus with Sonya, she does talk like that.
Right.
Like she misses her man.
Right.
Like this is her man that's locked up and she misses being with him. Whereas Shirley, it felt like more like a friendship that really didn't have sex.
One time Ernesto said, you ready for this something?
Ready for me to jump these bones.
Yeah, and Shirley was like,
yes.
Yeah. Like Shirley wasn't really feeling it. But this little chihuahua, Sonya, in 2023, that little thing.
She was hot.
She was hot in the tail.
And ready. So it's like, did Ernesto, and even when we was looking at too, remember we were looking at old videos of Shirley and Ernesto wedding? And Ernesto was more into the public display of the affection. When they kissed.
Did y'all see that video?
Ernesto was like ready to tongue her down, and Shirley was more like reserved.
And Shirley kind of pushed him back. Yeah.
So I'm wondering, I'm gonna say this, and y'all don't go crazy in the chat, but maybe there was some truth to what Sonya was saying in her previous lives about maybe Ernesto and Shirley had more so of a Hollywood relationship.
Yeah.
That maybe, and basically alluding to the fact, and this is another thing she said, that sometimes people marry for companionship, and they don't necessarily have sex, or the relationship is not centered or based on sex. It's more so about companionship and having someone to be there for you and to connect with and sharing, intimacy, but not always engaging in the physical act. And maybe they either had a verbal agreement or an unspoken agreement between them.
Right.
That they would share companionship and intimacy, and Ernesto could go out and be physically intimate with other women, so long as it didn't go public and it didn't embarrass Shirley.
Right.
I'm starting, the more and more I put the pieces to the puzzle together, I think it's plausible that Shirley and Ernesto may have had that type of agreement, even if it was like an unspoken, agreement.
You think so?
I think so.
Yeah.
And then but I also get that Shirley was so stressed out. I'm sure sex was the last thing on her mind to talk about. She was so agitated, so worried and stressed
all the time.
Yeah. So
getting evicted.
Yeah. So I see all points, but y'all let me know what you think. Did you have something else you want me to say before I read the comments? Okay, let's see. Joyce said, I believe Nyla pulled up a picture of before and after of Sonya's nose job. Yeah.
Okay.
Hello again, DD Phoenix. C Blue says she's springy, y'all. Yeah, she's springy, baby.
Yeah.
She ready to jump on the.
Yes.
Jump on girl, her. She ready.
We talking about a 50
on a recorded line.
55, 56-year-old woman that can't control herself sexually. Come on a recorded line, on a visit, man that's locked up. You ain't got no way of
that's married to somebody else.
And that's married to somebody else. Girl, relax. Go take a cold shower.
She ready to roll that kiki, and she gotta fan it. She gotta fan it because it's hot.
Or go get you a toy. Calm down, girl.
She need to get a rose.
She need to get her a rose.
Girl, I'm done.
Sonya need a rose.
Girl, I'm done.
Yeah.
Marilyn said, Sonya is a bit too vain for me, only cares about her outside appearance and has no morals on the inside. Where is she getting all of this money for these elective surgeries? Yes. We were talking about that too, Marilyn. It's got to be the settlement money.
It got to be some type of settlement.
Because it seems like she just rolling through it. It's got to be the settlement money. It's got to be. Joyce said, "Oh, that part was disgusting. They were turning me off. He looking like Grizzly Adams, and she looked like she's starving to death."
Yes.
Hey, A&D Property Management and Maintenance
Hey.
Services. He said, "LOL, wow." Vicky said, "Mama was twitching for the black mask and toys."
Yes.
And the liquid V. She
Yes.
was ready, baby.
She ready.
He put it on her. Bridget said that conversation was gross.
Yes.
Just Friday said Shirley is a bit more classy.
Yeah.
Yes. Vicky said Shirley is an ice princess and never yet.
Well, never.
Yeah, Shirley kind of gives me pillow princess. If y'all know what that means, if you look it up, what pillow princess means. Shirley gives me pillow princess. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but that's just what Auntie's giving me. Arthur Monk said, "I was asking myself the same question. I'm here for the show." Said, "I think that Nestor thinks Sonya is creepy. And that says a lot. He always looks like he feels uncomfortable."
Mm-hmm.
Vicky said, "Shirley never lets her guard down. Sonya has zero boundaries." That's a good point too. Yeah, and maybe because Shirley is a public figure. I don't know.
Yeah.
Joyce said Shirley was talking like it was her son. Unfortunately, got locked up, and he needed to understand that he was in a position, right? Job,
Yes.
like Job. Yeah,
Yes.
That's how it sounds like. It sounds like mother and son. Yeah, it does when they talk. Hey, that girl. I'm here for the show. Said, "I don't think Nessa really likes Sonya like that. She is too hood and ghetto. The other women he had relationships with were classy.
Yeah.
And I think she's a little too tiny for him.
Yeah, I think he like him a little thicker.
And she don't have enough money." Let's see. Toya So Dope said, "I'm late. Hey, ladies. Hey, welcome.
Hey, Toya.
Yes, Andy Property said, "Cool off."
Yes.
Joyce Mack said, "She ready for that liquid Viagra." Yes. Vicky said, "I think Nessa could move around as long as he didn't embarrass her. He broke the arrangement. Nessa was supposed to handle her business and keep it tight, but he has to get out her, and while out, she left." Yeah. I think if he would have, like you said, Vicky, if he would have been discreet about it, I think she would have continued to be fine with it. I think the fact that things are public and now we all in their business and we know they tea, that's when it's a problem.
That's when it's a problem.
And you know what? Some people had that type of agreement in their marriage. As long as their significant other is not bringing back any STIs or any babies, or they're not, bringing public shame or humiliation to their doorstep, what they don't know, they feel like, hey, it doesn't hurt me. If you step out on me, you step out on me. But just don't embarrass me.
Exactly.
Don't let other people know what you're doing. Be discreet. That's what, if y'all saw that video on social media this week, Nene Leakes from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, former Real Housewives of Atlanta housewife, and Carlos King, who's a former producer on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, they did a live this week talking about respectful cheating. And that's what the topic they were talking about, how if you are going to cheat, they think that a person should, if you're going to cheat on your partner, you should at least be respectful and be discreet about it. So if you're going to step out, don't do anything that's going to cause them public shame or humiliation or scrutiny or embarrassment. Don't bring them back a STI. Don't bring them back a baby. Do it respectfully. And I'm like, dang, has it gotten that bad as a society? I'm like, at that point, you might as well just have an open marriage. If you're going to do something respectfully cheating, that makes no sense to me. At all. Just have an open marriage, if that's the case, Or why get married at all? Some people argue. So, I don't know. Y'all let us know what y'all think. C Blue said, LOL, what that rose do? Right? They say do a lot, C Blue. That's what the people say. I wouldn't know, but that's what they say. That's what they say on these internet streets, C Blue. They say it works wonders. That girl said, nasty Sonya ain't jumping on nothing but a broom out here. Hey, y'all. Let's see. Woman of Wealth said, Nessa already told her, just pat that thing. Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. He did.
Just pat it.
Because she was hot in 2023.
Yes, that girl said, Nesta knows Sonya is a garden hose. Vicky said, and remember, Drake said that Nesta records his dirty deeds. Shirley ain't into the freaky stuff. That makes him regular to the rest. Yeah, that's true. And the dog chain, remember taking them to Home Depot and putting a dog chain on him. So we know
His partner said that.
And Drake said Shirley ain't that kind of woman. You can't do her like that. So that's a good point, Vicky. Just Friday said he always clowning her about the booster seat. Yes. Hey, Glorious Love. Joyce Mack said, I don't think she want to be messing with him like that because allegedly he gave some of the young ladies a STIs. Yeah, I heard that too. Yep, I'm here for the show. Said like Wendy and Kevin, aka Kelvin. Yep, they had that unspoken rule too. I'm here for the show, but Kelvin messed it up when he bought Sharina that baby mansion right down the street from him and Wendy's house, and then got her pregnant on top of that. He messed up the game. Toya So Dope said that sound like Wendy Williams' marriage. Yep. That's the dynamic that Wendy Williams had in her marriage with Kevin when he was messing. He been messing with Sharina for almost 20 years now, y'all. That girl said Shirley ain't thinking about Sonya. She wanted a response from Shirley, but Shirley too classy to pay her dust. Glorious Love said old men used to keep their side chick business away from home. Yeah, she would stay on the other side of town. Yes, Glorious Love. And you wouldn't find out about her and the kids until he died. Yes. SB Dreamer said, are the cheaters still together? Yes. Okay, so what else did you want to talk about? You want to talk about what else did you want to talk about that call? That was it I wanted to talk about. You just want to talk about the nose. And her being in heat. Chihuahua in heat. The Chihuahua in heat. Okay. She was ready to see her man. She was ready to see her man, and he want to know what you gonna do. He said, I want to know what you gonna do while I'm in here. What you gonna do with yourself? Yes. And it's so sad. She said nothing. I don't have nothing. She said nothing. Yeah, that's the September 3rd call when that was around her birthday, Virgo season. Yes. Joyce Mack said, he messed up real bad. Kevin bought a house down the road and Wendy went here in New Jersey. Hot freaking mess. Yes, he did. He bought Sharina a house down the street from his marital home. Vicky said, didn't Sharina leave Kevin now that the money gone? That's the word on the street because Kevin can't get any more of the alimony money from Wendy. They cut him off because her money is tied up with Wells Fargo, allegedly. So he said he been living on credit cards for the last couple of years and he can't pay his bills no more. So Yep. Joyce said, do you ladies touch base about the baby that she was watching for a stripper? Oh, yes. We need to talk about that because that was also in that call. That was also in that call. January 29th. Yeah, let's talk about that. So the stripper worked at the club where the daughter works as a bartender. Mm-hmm. So it seems like the stripper gave the baby to the daughter. So that's where the baby came from. Yeah. And it seems like the baby has some type of something going on because Sonya said that's why you need to take prenatal vitamins when you have a baby. So is the daughter gonna keep the baby? That's what it sounds like. Yeah, because remember Ernesto asked her that. He was like, is your daughter gonna keep the baby? And she was like, yeah, she might. And sound like the baby still with him because the baby be on every live. Yeah, the baby is still with her. Yeah. And Sonya is the designated babysitter for the baby. Yeah. Wow. Yep. So that's what we were wondering who the baby was. That's who the baby was. She was talking about the stripper and saying how I guess she wasn't the cutest and how she looked and all. How she had been through a lot. Yeah. So she must, that was the one that was the allegedly crackhead. Yes. She was on drugs. Yes. And the baby probably have, developmental issues because of that. That was sad. That was sad. Yeah. So do you think, if her daughter been keeping this baby for that long, that was last year? This year? She might want to try to see if she could at least be a foster mom, if not get guardianship. Baby. Yeah. Yeah. Because she said when the girl dropped the baby off, she didn't even want to hold the baby. She said her hands were nasty. She just dropped off the supplies for the baby and kept going. Wow. Yes, she said the mother smelled like cigarettes. Yes. That was sad. That was sad. So now we know where the baby came from. Yeah. Yeah. She might want to look into it. If she wants to, that's something that Sydney, her daughter, wants to do. Yeah. She might want to explore her options. Yeah. And just see what she needs to do. Yeah. Let's see. Vicky said, did y'all talk about the members of Patreon call where they called the lawyer? No, we didn't talk about that. What did you want to say? Talk about that, Vicky. Let us know. That girl said, Sonya said the baby is effed up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Joyce talks about her being a crackhead. Vicky said, and why isn't anyone calling CPS? That's a shame. It sounds like the baby was born with something in her system. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what it sounds like to me too. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I was like, what they gonna do with the baby? Somebody need to report it.
But maybe they don't want to throw the mother under the bus and get the baby taken away from her. I think that's a part of the concern they have too. Why they don't want to go through the courts. Because remember, she was talking to him about another one of her daughter's friends losing her kid because she was dating some trifling guy. He was into some illegal stuff, and she gave the baby to the sister. And then when she got out of jail, she came back wanting to get her baby, and her sister told her no. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe they're trying to avoid that. I don't know. Yeah, I'm here for the show. Said probably does not have any paperwork. Probably so. Yeah. Hey, Trusting My Destiny. Trusting My Destiny said if Nesto bonds out to Sonya's house, I doubt CPS will allow him to be around the baby. That's a good point. So maybe she told her daughter to hold off too. Now that I think about it, because he damn sure can't come over there with that baby there.
That's a mess.
And then she can't have no dog.
Nope. Can't have a dog.
Can't have a dog. Vicky said, do you know how quick that baby would be fostered or adopted? So many families would quickly adopt, especially white. Yeah, they would.
They would.
Yeah, but I think the reason why they're not trying to go through the court system is probably because they don't want that to happen. The mom just feel like, well, I can just keep it with Sydney. That's my friend. I trust her. Yeah. And her mom can keep the baby. I don't think they want to go through the courts. Let me see. That's sad though. That's really, really sad though.
It is sad.
Yeah. And then I'm here for the show said also her granddaughter is a minor. Yeah. Katie was still in high school. Yeah. So that's another thing too. Like he can't be around. Oh Lord, I hope she wouldn't bring him around her young teenage daughter. A granddaughter.
She take Lord. Katie and her friend up there when she go see him. Remember that one time?
She did.
I don't put nothing past Sonya.
Oh Lord, I hope she wouldn't. But just the thought of potentially putting them in that situation where they would be around him if he were to get out, hypothetically speaking, that's concerning to me.
Very.
That's very concerning. I don't think he should be around nobody. Not until things get situated. I don't think he need to be around no kids. I don't. I just don't. Because everybody can't be lying, y'all. Okay? Everybody can't be lying. All right? Like Dre said, you done did something. Why else would they keep you? Why they ain't letting you go? Even Dre said that. Yeah, let's see. Vicky said, what do y'all think about Sonya downplaying and pretending like the CP pictures could have been her? I thought that was disgusting.
Yeah, I thought that was something. You think it was, did you have that one in your phone? Did you have that picture in your phone? That was terrible. That was disgusting. So he got naked pictures of her in his phone. I guess, allegedly. Some inappropriate pictures.
Yes.
Wow.
He don't have no respect for Shirley.
Wow.
Just none whatsoever.
Wow, y'all. Wow.
Just none. And Sonya, she don't have no respect for herself.
Wow.
It's just sad and pathetic. At best.
I don't think she do remember half the time she being recorded.
No, she don't. And why would you even want to compare yourself to something so serious like that? CP charges like that. And then that's weird. Like, did you really think you look that young? Like, really?
For her to even say that.
It's just weird and absurd. Like, really? Girl, bye. That's a hot mess. Just sit down somewhere. Joyce said, do Sonya remember she's on a recorded line? Yeah, like we just said. I doubt it. I don't think she remembers. Or she forgets. You get so comfortable. Because remember when she said.
And she be so happy to see him.
Right. That. And then remember she said, they know me up here. I'm a regular.
I can bring anything I want.
Yeah. So she's comfortable. She's comfortable. So I think that's a part of it too, Joyce. That's why she say whatever. Vicky says, so they would rather the baby live a low life than give her the best chance to survive. That's pretty much it, Vicky. Yeah. Because if they really wanted to get the state involved and find a home for the baby, they would have been reported it to CPS. If anything, Vicky, I think they're looking at it like this. The baby, if she were to go into the system, she would be more at a disadvantage versus just Sonia and Sydney taking turns to keep the baby.
And the lady might be paying them off, giving them money.
She does come by and drop stuff off. Remember?
Yeah.
Because Sonia said, we asked her, we was like, you don't even want to hold your baby? And she was like, nope. She just dropped the stuff off and left. She said her hands were nasty. She didn't want to hold her. So I think that's what they got, like an arrangement, Vicky, where she probably come by, drop off a little something for the baby, and she keep it moving, and they're okay with that.
Yeah.
So they feel like that's more of a better setup for the baby than them giving the baby to the system. Yeah. And then if she on drugs, that's they gonna be on her ass about that.
Yeah.
The mother. Toya So Dope said she would definitely bring him around her kids and grandchildren. She is the type. Yes, she is, Toya So Dope. And that scares me because, we love children and we're very protective about children. We don't play. I know growing up, she would not let me spend the night over nobody's house. She was that type of mama. And my dad was the same way. My mom, my dad, they would not let me spend the night over nobody's house. They were like, they can come over to your house and spend the night with you, but they didn't play that. Both my mom and my daddy.
Yeah.
So I get it. I get it. Muff Moon. Hey, Muff Moon. So the baby suffers. Sonia fights for Nesto. She should fight for the baby. Agreed.
Yeah.
Because she is the elder in the situation, right? She is the crone, the matriarch.
But she'll fight for that grown man.
She'll fight for that grown man. But unfortunately, to your point, Muff Moon, she won't fight for that baby. No. She won't. Even though she could use her influence as being the elder in the situation with Sydney and Sydney's friend to try to encourage her, like, hey, why don't you get yourself together? This is a small baby. She needs you. Put that time to help her and find resources for her, if she wanted to. Because it seems like she has developed an affinity for the baby. So, and that would be to the baby's benefit if her mother is in her right head space and can properly take care of her. But Muffin Moon, she's too busy fighting for Nesto. She don't have the time or the energy to fight for the baby, unfortunately.
Yep.
Let me see. Trust My Destiny says Sonia doesn't think the CP are a big deal, so of course she'd have Katie around him. I know, and that's just disgusting. Yeah, I just don't want that to happen. That's just sad and scary, and that's very concerning. And I think we said this in earlier lives. Like, allegedly, she does give that vibe to if something were to happen, to question the victim. Like, oh, did he really do that to you? Like, she wouldn't believe her. Yeah, she kind of gives me that vibe.
I get that too.
I get that vibe from her. Let me see. Vicky said, I was really confused about which attorney this was. Was this BC or Creel Lewis? That's a good point. I don't know. I think it may have been BC. I think so, but y'all let me know in the chat. Toya So Dope says she doesn't believe the CP charges or the SA charges. No, she doesn't. That's why she would feel comfortable bringing him around those young children, those young girls. I'm here for the show. Said, I think Dre believes most of the stuff is true. Yeah.
We said
that on our last live I'm Here for the Show. Because Dre been listening to Grown Woman Vibes. Shout out to Grown Woman Vibes YouTube channel. And I'm of the belief, y'all, that Dre is a viber. Dre is a part of the Blue Heart gang. And, Dre is listening. He's watching Nyla. He's looking at the receipts that she's pulling up. And it's causing him to have that probable doubt, for sure.
For sure.
He's starting to look at Nesto sideways. Because he's seeing the holes in Nesto's story. For sure. Toya So Dope said, oh my God, her saying that the pictures could be her was so disturbing.
It
Absolutely.
was very.
Yeah, C Blue said, and he always talking about he was helping somebody, like he seeks vulnerable people out. Yeah, he's a predator. that's predatory behavior. The behavior that he's exuding, it's predatory at
It
best,
is.
Blue, because he's seeking out people who are in need of help and he's exploiting
All
them.
his victims were like
Yeah,
that.
he's
Similar.
exploiting them. He's taking advantage of them. He's finding people who want to start businesses. He's finding people who want to get into the music industry. He's finding people who really need a job because they're down on their luck. And he's exploiting them. He's playing off of their desperation.
Yeah.
And that's sick. And that's evil. That's a form of evil. Let me see. Marilyn Brown said, "Isn't Sonya's daughter gay?" That's what she said allegedly. She said she's a lesbian. Yeah. Yeah. And she said her granddaughter was starting to
go that way.
Yeah, was starting to express interest in girls, and she had a problem with that too. I'm here for this show says she wants to look like a kid. Yes, she does. She's stuck in, like, she has that, you know what she has, y'all? She has that Peter Pan syndrome, where she wants to be like, feel young and youthful forever. And she's really stuck in that time zone. Like, in her mind, she still feel like she's in the late 90s, early 2000s. In her mind, mentally. Like, I think we said that on a previous slide. It's like Arrested Development.
It is.
Yeah. She's still in that mindset. Joyce said, "I don't think that Sonya can let him stay with her. Isn't she a convicted felon as well?"
That's what they said.
That's what they said, but I don't know, because he put her address down for where he would get paroled to. So I don't know, because it looks
everybody keeps saying that.
Yeah, it looks like he might be able to go to her place. So I don't know. We know he ain't going with Lamont Andre.
We'll see, y'all.
We'll see, though. I'm here for the show said, "Notice every time she says it, he ignores her." Yes, he does. Vicky said, "Did y'all get a kick out of how quick Nesto switched up his attitude when the attorney got on the phone? Turned into a whole Mitch." Yes. She said they could go through a private adoption program. They could. Yeah, set something up legally to where the mother could still see the baby. And they could still legally have custody of her. I don't know if they would want to do that, though. Trust in My Destiny says Sonya and crew would be use the baby for a check and food stamps. I don't put anything past Sonya.
Me either.
Yeah, they would definitely get that check, though. Giggles and Gags said at Vicky to the Veil. Yep. Muff Moon said, "So the baby suffers." Oh, okay, we already said that. Vicky said, "My mama was the same way. She had to meet the parents, and if she didn't feel right, I wasn't spending the night. She barely let kids come over here. I could barely be outside alone."
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good mama.
Yes.
Woman of Wealth said, Sonya ain't about to call CPS. That's just like calling the police for her, and we all know how she feels about the law." Exactly. I'm here for the show said, "Remember that dad drugged his 12-year-old daughter friend at her sleepover? One girl had enough sense to text her mom." Oh, yes, I remember that was in the news, where the little girls were having a sleepover and the father drugged the daughter. Yeah, I remember that. That was in the news. That's horrible. Yeah. Let me see. Joyce said, "Dre definitely be in these YouTube streets. I'm with you, ladies. I think he has some doubts as well."
Yes.
For sure. And he loved him some Nyla. He said, "I like me some Nyla." How you say it, Fifi?
He said that Nyla. He said that Nyla something else. That Nyla something else. He like Nyla.
Nyla, his girl. Woman of Wealth said, "By Nesto saying that he's going to let his work speak for itself, do y'all think that part of the plan to win Shirley back? I hope he leaves her alone if he gets out."
He trying.
Yeah, he's going to use everything in his wheelhouse, I think, Woman of Wealth, to get Shirley back. He's going to try to show her that he's a changed man, that he's an upstanding guy. He's going to be sending roses, apology letters, calling up to the radio station, begging, pleading, doing everything he can. Yes. Soon as he get on his feet, it's on and popping. And Sonya just going to be standing there looking stupid.
Yep.
With a high seat chair, with a high seat pillow in her hand. Let me see. I'm here for the show said, "To me, Dre was concerned that Nesto would get out on bond. I think he had his fingers crossed Lamont wouldn't come through." And I think I'm here for the show, Dre knew Lamont wasn't coming through.
Dre knew.
He knew he wasn't coming through. That's why he was like, that's what he told me. That's what he told me. Now, do you want me to call him or relay a message back to him? I'm just telling you what he told me. That's it. You heard what I said.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he knew he wasn't coming through.
He knew.
Yeah, he knew. Let me see. Toya So Dope said, I'm here for the show. That's interesting. Why do you feel that? That's a very good comment. Vicky to the Veil says she does have Peter Pan syndrome. She's stuck completely. Yes. And Joyce is agreeing. Simply Morgan said, did you hear Nesto tell Sonya to turn her head a certain way? And he told her, I see your old age now. Yeah. He was, and then she was talking about how she had, like 7 piercings in one ear and 3 in the others. And she did when she was 17. And he was just trying to, check her, Simply Morgan.
And he does that every visit.
Y'all know we talked about it on earlier lives where you'll have a man, he'll check a woman, meaning he'll point imperfections out about her or things that he perceives a woman to be insecure about in efforts to keep her humble, in efforts to kind of take a shot at her self-esteem so that way she doesn't feel too full of herself or too confident about herself, and that she continues to rely on him or depend on him to validate her self-esteem, her beauty, and her self-worth. That's what we call bitch checking, just keeping her in her place. Not letting her get too high and not letting her get too low. That's like a pimp tactic. That's like a little psychological game that he plays with her. But yeah, I would have told her, and that's what she was talking about him. Your neck skinny. Your neck skinny. Look at you,
they
Grandpa.
go back and forth.
They go back and forth, throwing shade. That's why he called her bobblehead.
Did y'all hear that?
Did y'all hear when he called her a bobblehead? Again, bitch checking her, keeping her in her place, teasing her.
Oh, that was
because he knows she kind of feel a type of way about the way she look, especially with the fact that she can't
gain weight.
She can't gain weight and she can't maintain it. How he gonna call anybody a bobblehead? Especially with them glasses. He was looking like straight Poindexter with them glasses. He looked a mess. With his non-talking ass. Yes. I'm here for the show. Said Toy So Dope. Dre always seems to point out the flaws in Nesto's bond plan. He also keeps questioning him about the status of the CP charges and the info he heard on the Zoom hearing. Yes. Hey, Gap Girl. Woman of Will said he said it's so much money out here waiting on him. I wonder whose money he's referring to. Ooh.
How he gonna get all this money?
He gonna come up with another parlay. We know that. We know that part.
We know that part for sure.
But what did Dre say? He said, I don't know what you're gonna do when you come out. If you're gonna be a pastor or what? I holler. I said, Lord, we don't need no more. We don't need no more scamming pastors. Oh my goodness. We don't need no more of that.
No.
Let's see. Cross Country Cruiser said that part. That's the killing part. I'm here for the show. Said Dre is on Nyla's channel liking and describing under a fake name by Trucker Vibe. Yes. He is a viber for sure. I'm here for the show. He love him some Nyla. Yes. And he's starting to really digest and really, meditate and think about what Nyla is saying on her channel. And I think that's so interesting how you gonna say Nesto is your buddy, but you subscribing to YouTubers who are constantly, calling out his flaws, who basically had a foot on his neck. Like, how you gonna like the ops?
Dre?
And I'm like,
he messy. Dre messy.
And why won't Nesto ask him that? Like, why are you subscribing to the ops? Trust in My Destiny said, how can you prove he's charged when the entire time in jail he showed Shirley who he really is and how him and his crew was using her, even Dion. Yes. I'm here for the show. Said he also called her dark and she hates that. That was on the September 2023 call around her birthday. She didn't like that. Said she got dark, her forehead was dark, but really it was the tint in his glasses. He couldn't see well. She wasn't dark, child. And even if she was, so what? Bridget said the nerve of him to even want to approach Shirley after all of this. He gonna try, Bridget. It's the audacity. If it's one thing these ninjas don't have, they gonna have, it's the audacity. I'm here for the show. Said Nesta looks like Lil Daryl with his glasses on. Not Lil Daryl. I'm here for the show. That is hilarious. Lil Daryl. That is hilarious. He did. Cass said, I I guess Dre wants to find out the truth, and he realizes he's not going to get it from his partner. No, he's not.
No, he's not.
And that's why he's listening closely and intently.
Yeah.
Because he knows Nesto not going to give him all of the facts.
Not even a little bit.
He don't have his facts together like he say he do. And that's the killing part. That's the killing part. All right.
That's the killing part.
All right. Marilyn said when Sonya was at the bank, she talked so nice to the dog.
I heard that.
I'm here for the show. Said yes. I think Dre is a good person. He is on the straight and narrow. Sometimes it is hard for folks to walk away from the friends they have outgrown. I don't think he really knows what Nesto does. Well, he definitely made sure to clear himself from that call.
Yeah.
He made sure. To separate himself, to put that distance between him and Nesto.
I hear that.
And that was strategically.
Yes.
Women both said so. How y'all 410 100,000 looking over the 400K.
Yeah.
Looking. Nestle said everybody losing theirs. Oh, 41. Okay, he meant 401.
Yeah.
Oh yes. I'm like, what?
Yes.
Okay, it's 410, but he went
like Fannie. He caught
Fannie Mae.
Fannie Mae. He trying to call Madam DA. But
Woman of wealth, his illiterate ass is tripping me up. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. 401. I think I'm like,
Nesto be struggling, y'all. He be struggling.
Oh my goodness, that is so funny. Oh, that is so funny, woman of wealth. He can be, his little illiterate ass is confusing us too. That is so funny. I was like, what? Oh, 401K. Yes. That is hilarious. And then, like he said, Fannie Mae.
Fannie Mae.
And then Sonya said, no, you know that's a that's a financial. What did she say?
What she said? That's a land. She said that's a something about real estate.
That's a real estate.
But it's student loan.
It's student loan. So neither one of them knew what Fannie Mae was. But that's what he was calling Fawny Willis. He called Fawny Madam DA Fannie Mae.
That was so
when her
funny.
name is Fawny Willis.
That's the fuck up anything. And he be talking, y'all, like he know what he be talking about. Like he said is it. It's the word. He just be talking.
And you be listening to the call like, what the hell is this? What did that bitch say?
Like we were trying to tell Sonya to tell her granddaughter don't be calling them Mexicans because they don't like that. What he said, you gotta call them. You gotta call them Spanish.
Have y'all ever heard that? Mexicans don't want to be called Mexicans. They want to be called Spanish. Y'all put that down in the chat. Because that was new. And I was confused. I was like, they do? I have Mexican friends and they're perfectly fine with being called Mexican. You just want to say,
just shut up, Nesto. Just shut up.
Y'all, he be confusing me. I am confusion, okay? Y'all let me know.
I like his partner say, what now, Nesto? What now, Nesto?
Say it again.
Say it again. What now, Nesto? What, Nesto?
Trust in my destiny said Nesto is annoyed that Dre is following the case and he can no longer keep him in the dark, right? And Dre is asking the questions that we all want to ask. He's the only one that had the courage to do so. I'm here for the show. Said he kills me calling Fannie Mae. Sonya did check him on that. She is like, Fannie Mae is a mortgage term, or a real estate term. Yeah. I was like, Fannie Mae? Oh, he meant Fawny.
Fawny. Okay.
Fawny. Her name is pronounced Fawny, not Fanny.
Okay.
It's Fawny. And he really need to stop talking about that lady.
Yeah,
he really need to stop talking about her. Yeah. Trust in my destiny said Freddie Mac is who Sonya was thinking of.
Okay,
for the real estate.
Okay.
Got it. Okay. I'm here for the show. Said it makes me think he is really slow. How did he get Fannie Mae from Fawny?
I don't know.
Well, he said, man, my brain just all over the place. Man, I just got to go lay down, man.
Yes, it's Hispanic. Not Spanish. Yes. Exactly.
Yes, woman of wealth said, Ness will be spilling all the tea and be all the way wrong. Yes, it's Hispanic. Vicky said, girl, the whole Mexican conversation took me out. I live in Vegas. People are more than proud to be called Mexican. There's a whole term Mi gente movement, meaning my race or my people. Spanish is a no-no.
Okay.
And then what is total pole?
What did he say?
He said the reason why Mexicans don't want to be called Mexican and they want to be called Spanish instead, because calling them Mexican is like calling them the N-word.
Right.
And they don't want to be referred to or looked at as N-words. And he said that makes them feel like they're low on the total pole. But he meant to say totem pole. But he said total pole. And and he meant to say totem, like a totem pole, but he said total.
Yes. Yes. I'm like, what? What now? Y'all, it's a mess. What else we get?
But then got the nerve to talk about the other inmates in the jail and how don't nobody pick up no book. All they do is slam cards down on the table.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time to pick up a book.
And when the man walked behind him, he act like he was about that life. He talking about, yeah, because I got on his ass. I got on him earlier. Don't fuck with me. Don't mess with me. I said, okay, Nestor, you got that life in there? Because that man came through there and looked at him like, so, oh, Lord.
All right, Cross Country Cruise is breaking it down for us. They said, per Google, Mexican refers to an inhabitant or a native of Mexico, which is a Latin American country. Hispanic refers to a person who speaks Spanish, one of Latin American descent, and resides in the USA. Okay,
thank you.
Thank you for that. We gotta relay that message over to Nesto.
Because we want to be correct over here.
Yes,
we don't want to offend.
Yes,
because we don't want to offend anybody.
Right. I think we knew that, but he didn't know.
We knew that, but he didn't know. Right.
Trusting My Destiny said, Nesto must have been the first recipient of No Child Left Behind. That is hilarious. But he think he's smart. I don't know what y'all talking about. He believes that he's very intelligent. What y'all talking about?
Y'all.
You think he's smart. I'm here for the show said, how did Shirley let all these red flags get past her? I said the same thing. I'm here for the show. I said that to Fifi. He cannot complete a full sentence without effing it up. There is no eggplant in the world that would allow me to overlook that. Yeah.
I don't know what
and Shirley has such this pretentious and I'm educated and she's very articulate, very well spoken. And I'm like, how does she Maybe I'm here for the show. Maybe it was that good girl, bad boy thing dynamic going on. Maybe she felt like she was a good girl and she was dating a bad boy going good and he could spice up her life and she saw the potential in him. Maybe so. She felt like she knew he was rough around the edges, but she could clean him up and elevate him. Maybe that's what it was. I'm here for the show. If I just had to guess. Trusting My Destiny said, and had the nerve to say to Dre, I know the law. Yes. He told Dre, he said, what the bloggers are talking about is not true. He said, I've been in here for 2 years. I've been studying the law. I know the law. He sure did say that. Vicky said, Nesto needs to start playing cards to earn some commissary since everyone has left him alone. That's a good point, Vicky. But he too bougie for that, Vicky. He said they need to be picking up books and reading and watching programs. Yeah. Instead of playing cards and slamming them down on the table.
That nigga shit.
Yeah, that's ninja-ish for him. Yeah. That's ghetto. C Blue said, y'all was all up in that man's face. I had to pause and zoom in to see who Nessa was about to beat up.
Yes. Did y'all see that man walk behind him?
Yes. Woman of Wealth said, Nesto better stop talking about his fellow inmates. Look like somebody has already popped him in the nose.
Yes, that's what we was trying to figure out. That's what happened.
Who popped him?
Who popped him?
Yeah, I'm here for the show. Said, I do not think he graduated or had a GED. No way.
So when he went to Job Corps, he didn't get his GED?
Oh, wow.
Because that's the whole purpose of going to Job Corps.
Yeah, right? That's unfortunate. Let's see. Marilyn said, Dre needs a grammar book. He said, when's the last time you talked to your son? when his birthday was. He also said, get yourself a good lawyer for any time your name done came up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trusted My Destiny said, book smart with no common sense. Perhaps she really thought he was a changed man, but the first arrest would have opened her eyes. Joyce said, I don't understand how she accepted the marriage proposal. He was on the phone. Yeah, I think that was set up.
Yeah.
Let me see. Joyce said, I think Nesto allowed himself to look the way he looked so he would not draw any attention to himself. Yeah, he don't want them trying him because he feel like if he look like an old man, they'll leave him alone.
Yes.
That's him being strategic.
Yes.
Joyce said, yes, it looked like someone hit him in the nose.
Yeah.
Yes. Bridget said, Nesto probably gets bullied. That's funny. Vicky said, Nesto get up and looks at his reflection. I'm is smart. I'm is kind. I'm is important. Vicky, I'm still gagging over him being in a turtle jacket with no underwear on. Vicky is hilarious.
She is.
Vicky is hilarious. Okay. So, I also want to talk about what y'all think about when Sonya was talking about how she was looking at the e-tron Audi and how the car note was going to be $1,500 a month. Was she thinking about leasing those cars? Because she talked about how she was she had bought like another Audi, Sonya. Yeah. But it only stayed in the driveway because she never went anywhere.
Yeah, she had to been leasing them. Yeah.
Like, where are you getting all this money for, girl?
We still trying to figure out where she getting all this money from.
Oh my goodness. What was going on with that? Yeah, that was from the September call.
Yeah.
And why did she go, let's see, I'm here for the show said, yes, Nesto ain't gonna bust a grape. Nope. Trusted My Destiny said, is it $1,500 the amount of her of her check she get?
Maybe
I hope she ain't spending her whole check on that. I hope not. But that's the one where he called her a bobblehead. And that's the one where she showed up to the call. Well, she showed up to the visit and she had COVID.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why would she do that? Why would you show up there sick?
And then having no mask on or nothing.
Yeah. Trying to see this man and you sick. What is wrong with her?
Crazy.
Why is she doing that? And then gonna go to a comedy show that night. Let's see. Trust My Destiny says she either got back pay from her disability check or a settlement allegedly.
That's what we were saying.
That's what we thought too. Trust My Destiny. That's where she had to have gotten the money from. Yeah. She said, sick and still going to a comedy show, spreading germs, spreading COVID. I'm like, girl, if you don't tell that ninja you'll see him later and go home and rest, why are you making all these sacrifices for a ninja that wouldn't do the same for you?
Exactly.
Why? I just think that's so weird to me. Why would you do that? Sick and all. And he making fun of her about her being sick. Telling me you don't look good. You lost weight. You look like you lost weight.
Yeah, he kept saying that.
Why would you do that for him? I just don't get that. I really don't. I'm here for the show said, I don't believe her. She also said she used to be a correctional officer. Do you believe it? She is too little and a felon. Girl, no. No, I don't think she was no CO. I think that was a lie. She might have applied to be a CO. Maybe thought about, applying. Yeah. Or attending an information session about becoming a CO. And probably got denied, but I don't think she was actually a CO. A CO, no. Vicky said, I think she got some sort of settlement. Listen to the average car payment is now $600 to $800. She's not a millionaire, so why would you have a millionaire's car payment just after bankruptcy? Yeah, it's definitely giving settlement money. I think we all in agreement it's settlement money for sure. That's what it's giving. Because how else would she be able to afford it? Because she's retired. I'm here for the show says she also says she has rental property in Ohio, then turned back around and said she does not have a property. Yeah, she said she walked away from it. So which one is it?
She just lied so much, y'all.
I don't know. Okay, so then I also wanted to talk about when Ernesto asked her if she was romantic.
Oh yeah,
And asking her about her past relationships.
In the shower.
Has she ever taken a shower with a man? Has she ever taken a bath? She said she don't do bath because of roaches, which reminded her of a traumatic incident from her childhood. Well, why do you think he was asking her all of that, Fifi?
I think he was asking her because I think Ernesto got some things going on. I think he just a freak. I think he just a freak, and he just want to know what her head is, and see how he can put her out there.
Mm-hmm. I think also too he wanted to see what she was used to,
right,
and what she was willing to accept,
right.
And I think that conversation just kind of solidified why he felt like she was used to regular dudes and not premium dudes like him.
Right.
Because she was spilling all the tea about, what she had been through in her past relationships. How Tomas, her son, his father was the only man that was actually, romantic and show her any affection, but he was a cheater once she gave birth to Tomas, and what she went through and stuff like that. I think he was doing that just to kind of see what she was used to, what type of man, so he could figure out what her standards were.
Yes,
and what her expectations were.
And then you said something else. Why was she sharing so much?
Yeah. I feel like why was she sharing all of that? And I feel like sometimes it's nothing wrong with like trying to build a bond with the person and tell them about your history and be transparent. But I don't think you should tell a man everything. Especially when you first meeting him. Because 9 times out of 10, I think whether it's man or woman, let me just clear it up. I don't think you should tell a person all of your tea when you first meet them in the beginning. Yeah, because they're going to use it against you.
Yeah.
And I think her telling him stuff about that, like all the trauma she's been through, because he said it. He was like, you just been through some things, and that's why he threw it up in her face.
He's trying to figure out her,
Yeah, talking about, oh, she's not used to a premium man like me. She's used to regular guys. Like, she's used to not being treated well.
Mm-hmm.
She's basic. She don't really have no standard. Yeah, and and she kind of plays into it by her personality. How desperate she is, how thirsty she is, how she makes him the epicenter of her world. Yes. She shows that she's not used to nothing.
Yes.
She's not used to being in a healthy relationship, and that's why Ernesto feels so comfortable talking about her the way he does.
Yes.
Because she shared that information and she displays, she exudes that energy in her interactions with him. And I just don't think she should have did that.
I don't think she should have did that.
I don't think she was
sharing
that
too much.
Yeah. You should have been like, I'm used to getting treated like this. Because he was like, oh, you just simple. So, what type of shoes you like? What type of bags are you into? She was telling him, I haven't worn a dress in years. I stopped wearing a dress in my 30s. I'm not really into that type of stuff. I'm not really tripping off of that. He was like, oh, so you just basic. And I feel like, was she trying to make herself come off as practical and simple and low maintenance in order to make herself look better in comparison to Shirley?
She was.
Like, I'm not with all the pretentious stuff. I'm cool. I'm down to earth, homegirl, simple, and don't take much to please me. Was that her way of trying to make her appear better than Shirley?
Yeah.
But why for him?
It was, I'm simple,
I don't require too much. I'm not like these other females.
Yeah.
A hot mess. Let me read what y'all saying. Vicky said Sonya done had about 67 jobs in her 56 years. What type of is this in my Bertie Mac voice? Joyce said he shows her no attention. He does not talk as if he wants to build a relationship with her. All he says is, I love you very, very much. Yeah, he does that just to appease her ego. That's why he tell her that. I'm here for the show. Said, did you hear when she talked? When she asked him, had he seen her sofa before? And she said, probably not, because you always went right up the stairs. Ooh. Yeah, we heard that. Yeah. Throwing in like they've been messing around. Yeah. But she kind of made it like, on her live, she made it like he would, like, the only time that they worked together, it was when he was just popping in town for a quick visit, or if he was popping in town and he was giving her a lift back to Atlanta to see her people. Yeah, I caught that tea. Joyce said, I think he was trying to figure out where her head was. Yeah. And what she would tolerate. Let's see. I'm here for the show said, told you he thinks she is weird, ghetto, and below his standards.
Yes.
Yeah. Vicky says Sonya is so wounded and immature that she doesn't understand what true romantic gestures are. She doesn't seem like she understands what real intimacy is. Sometimes showering you with just talk and bathe. Yeah. Yeah, and she talked about Tomas. That's how you pronounce his name. His dad. He never hit her. She did remember she pointed that out. She said he never hit her. He would give her gifts and diamonds. He was just a cheater. Right. So she said that was the most romantic man she had been with. So she for the most part, she has a history of being with volatile men. Yeah. And not really being treated the way she wants to be treated. That's why she's so comfortable, being the side and dating men. Remember, she talked about another guy she dated and she didn't know he was in a relationship. And that's why she's so comfortable with stuff like that. Z said, I wonder if Shirley or her daughter listens to these calls because Ernesto is a total nut. Yeah. I definitely think Debbie probably listens. No disrespect to Debbie. Too. He got me calling her Balloon Pop. Lord forgive me. I definitely think Debbie listens. I definitely think Mississippi Monica listens. I definitely think Panay listens.
Oh, somebody going back to tell her.
They telling her.
For sure.
Shirley know what's going on. Even though she ain't spoke to Dre, Dre said he hadn't spoke to her in over 8 months, Shirley know. She know what's going on. Vicky said, Nestle knows he can dismiss her feelings because she presented herself as a tough guy. That's why she's upset when he steamrolls over her feelings. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And she didn't set any boundaries with him either, Vicky. From the very beginning. She had no boundaries. And Ernesto picked up on that, and he picked up that she didn't really respect herself. So once he understood that, he took it and ran with it. Yeah, he doesn't really respect her. Yeah, that's why he does it. Hey, let's see. I'm here for the show. Said he puts tiny cuts in her armor every time he sees her. He has cut her over 1,000 times and she does not even realize it. She is bleeding to death. Yeah. He's keeping her in her place. So she's constantly dependent on his approval. Yep. And she needs him to reaffirm her. Yeah. Vicky says she thinks romantic means not hitting you. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. Vicky said, but Sonya is a habitual line stepper. She seems like she would poke the bear until a man flashes and hurts her. Yeah, somebody said that's probably what happened with her previous relationships when she was shot. Yeah. Annette says she should have divorced Nesto. Yes. Let's see. Renetta said he manipulated her so well that she ended up apologizing to him. Yes. Which that really kind of gives me like battered woman syndrome.
Oh, that's a good point.
That gives me, she still has that battered woman syndrome.
I'm sorry for being mad and she said it like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's that battered woman syndrome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. For sure. But it's another thing I wanted to talk about on that call. What did y'all think about when Sonya said she wanted her son to marry a Hispanic girl? Because the black girls was just trifling.
When I heard
his
that
age,
was kind
and
of
she
cringing.
wants him to marry a Hispanic girl. And Ernesto was like, well, they're not really going to fool with him up here. They stick together. So he may have to go back to Miami.
Yeah, that was something. Y'all.
I was like, what?
Yeah, that was...
You telling your son he don't need to marry black and you a black woman? And his sister is black, his nieces are black, his aunties are black, and you saying he need to go marry the Hispanic girl? Because he'll have a better chance, I guess, having a better opportunity to have a better relationship.
I guess so.
I said, Lord, have mercy. Joyce said, let me see what y'all saying. Cross Country Cruiser said, yes, good point. Joyce said, Sonya speaks about how the bloggers dig into every word that she says, but she's not complicated to figure out, her Ernesto. Cass said, I think she only did that apology because she wanted to butter him up for the social security number and the power of attorney. That too.
That too.
Yeah, that too. Vicky said, trifling like her. I'm here for the show. Said, Sonya hates herself, so what do you expect? Cross Country Cruiser says she's an idiot for saying that. Yes. Z said, I meant to say hello first. I love y'all's channel.
Thank you.
You have great engagement and awesome perspectives. Also, Sonya has a lot of self-hate, i.e. the Hispanic girl comment. Yes, thank you. We love you back. Thank you, Z.
Thank you.
Vicky said, I do think she has ulterior motives. Yes.
Yeah, I do too, Vicky.
Yeah.
For sure.
She does.
Yeah, for sure.
She literally has him by the you know what. Now that she got that information on him. Yeah, for sure. Joyce says she can bring him to New Jersey or New York. It's a lot of Spanish women here.
So he can have his pick.
He can have his pick. Joyce said he can have his pick up north. Okay, well, that's where he need to go because she does not. She would prefer her son not.
That's sad.
Marry a black girl.
Why can't he just? I guess have who wants him and who he wants.
I guess the black girls
are brown, green, blue. That's sad.
I guess she feels
that's
like
very
the black
disturbing.
girls are trifling and they wouldn't be a good fit for her precious baby
like
boy.
Her trifling like her.
Say that again.
Trifling like her.
You
She afraid he's gonna run up on a black woman like her.
Ooh, you said that, not me.
All right,
y'all. Okay, I'm here for the show. So, yeah, why isn't Hannah getting his records? Why is she inserting herself again? She is up to something. Yeah, why isn't Hannah getting those bank records? Peppermint Patty said, those Hispanic girls will cut you if you get the wrong one. Ooh, child, Peppermint Patty. Well, Tamaz better be careful. She say Tamaz only 5'4".
And 90 pounds.
And 100 pounds.
100 pounds?
Mm-hmm. So he might want to be careful. He might want to be careful then. Lord have mercy. Lord.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. And the plot thickens. All right, y'all. Let's see. Marilyn said, I'm sure Sonya is causing Tamaz lots of embarrassment amongst his friends. Sydney, no, but Tamaz, yes.
Yes.
I think, Sydney is what, 35? So she know her mama is full of ish. Yeah. So she's probably used to it. Tamaz is a little bit younger. But you know what? Another point, too. Remember when she said on previous call, she was like, my kids don't like me. They say I smother them. They don't want to spend time with me. I think she's feeling some type of way about that.
Oh yeah, I saw IS
Cass said, y'all not going to talk about IS Live?
From today, Cass, when she had her dress on from today. You talking about the one from today, Cass? I saw it, but I just zoomed right past it. What was she talking about, baby? She had her earrings on. What is up with all the spruce up all of a sudden, Cass? What's going on?
All right, now.
I saw Cass today. I saw her, and she said y'all be saying she have bots on her live, and it's not real people. She said her people coming back.
So her engagement is going back up. Bloop. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joyce said he's a small man.
The one with the Lamont and Nesto call. No! I didn't get that one.
We just saw the live today.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go over there.
Yeah, what was she talking about on that live? Give us a little quick synopsis, Cash. Joyce said he's a small man. Yes, I'm here for the show. Said I can't take IS.
Yeah, I just zoom past it and keep going, and keep going. But yeah, y'all, or put it in the chat. Let me see. But yeah, y'all. So that's pretty much them calls right there. So we gonna keep an eye out and see what's going on. And we ain't gonna hold y'all. We're gonna keep moving on this thing. And once again, for our members, we let's see. All right, go check it out. It was last night. It was the one where they talked about
Lamont giving the money. Okay.
I'll check it out. Definitely gonna check it out. All right,
y'all. So yes, let's see. NY Chill One. Imagine if Sonya's son consider himself gay, she would completely fall out. That's a good point.
That's a good
She
point.
definitely would, because she definitely was having she was in a tizzy when her granddaughter Katie was expressing interest in girls and wanted to date girls romantically. So that's a good point. I definitely think she would fall out. But yes. All right, y'all. So we're not gonna hold y'all any longer. We're gonna give y'all the rest of your Saturday night back.
Yes.
Unless you guys enjoy it. Let me see. Wait for phone calls from prison. Don't watch that.
Don't watch her on IS channel. Okay.
Cross country cruiser
Okay.
say she don't want us to watch it.
All right. Don't give her no watch time. All right. Oh, it's a phone calls from prison. She IS and went and
Pulled the
grabbed
call.
it.
Oh,
Lord, she being messy.
That's
wow.
Horrible. All right, y'all. We hope y'all have a great Saturday night. Joyce, we hope you feel better. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Mods.
Thank you to our mods. Thank you, Cass. Thank you, CB. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in and watching. Glorious Love. Let's see. Cass said she did say that Nestor has a hearing on Monday. Yeah, we know that hearing is coming up, so we'll definitely be back for sure. To talk about that
part.
That
we know that part
for sure. What Nestor say? My God said. Nestor, my God said, I'm getting out. I know that part for sure. My God said, I'm getting out. I know that part for sure. So I know Nestor gonna be saying that Monday morning. Nestor say he know his God told him he getting out. He know that part.
He know that part.
He just gotta sit back, be patient, and let God do his thing. He got his new joint, his prayer warrior, who putting in them prayers, some special prayers up to God personally on his behalf. So he know he good. All right, y'all. So on that note, we love you guys. We'll catch you guys later. Please be sure to like this video. It's free. Please like this video on your way out. Please like this video. It's free, $99. And please join our membership. It's $2.99 a month if you're interested. We love you guys. Have a great night. Yes.
Yeah, one day.
One day. We love you guys. Have a great night. Bye. Peace. Bye. Love you. Guys, show the nails like she do. We gotta show the nails.
Bye.
The nails. Bye. Love you. Call me at 10. Call me at 10. Bye, y'all.